Hey Lula, it's time for a new bedtime story. Alright, this one is the 101 Dalmatians. So, not so very long ago, Dalmatian named Pongo lived in a cozy London townhouse with his mate Perdita and their humans Roger and Anita. Perdita and Pongo were especially happy because Purdy was due to have a litter of puppies very soon. One afternoon, Roger and Anita were startled by a loud honking horn and screeching tires outside their home. Within moments, Anita's old schoolmate Corilla DeVille swept into the house. "Anita, darling," she cooed, strutting into the parlor, smoking a cigarette. Corilla looked around the house. "For heaven's sake, where are they?" she asked. "Who, Corilla?" asked Anita. "The puppies," Corilla said. "Where are the little brutes?" "Oh, at least be 3 weeks," said Anita. She paused, noticing Corilla's shaggy coat. "Corilla, isn't that a new fur coat?" Corilla pulled the thick fur around herself lovingly. "My only true love, darling." Corilla twirled around. "I worship furs," she exclaimed, and then Corilla paused to admire the photograph of Pongo and Perdita on the wall. "I've got to run, darling," Corilla said. "Now let me know when the puppies arrive." "Yes, Corilla," said Anita. "See you in 3 weeks," Corilla shouted as she marched out the front door. Do you see Corilla looking at the puppies and Pongo and Perdita? Do you see them right there? Alright, let's see what happens. Exactly 3 weeks later, Purdy had her puppies. Pongo and Roger waited nervously in the kitchen. "The puppies are here," Nanny exclaimed. Purdy had 15 puppies. Just then there was a tremendous flash of lightning and a big boom of thunder. A dark shadow loomed in the doorway. 15 puppies, Corilla DeVille exclaimed, strutting into the kitchen. "How marvelous! I'll take them all, the whole litter." She waved her wallet and rounded up and around in the air. "We're not selling the puppies," Roger declared. "Not a single one. And that's final." Corilla was furious. "I'll get even. You just wait," she screamed as she stomped out of the house. See how Corilla wants the puppies? Are you going to give her the puppies? No, they're not going to, are they? The puppies grew quickly. Within a few weeks, they were covered with spots. But one evening, when Purdy and Pongo were out for their walk, 2 crooks came. Horace and Jasper forced their way into the house and they stole the puppies. The police had no idea where Purdy and Pongo were. Heartbroken, Pongo knew it was up to them to find the puppies. So the next evening, Pongo called to all the dogs of London, from the park's tallest hill during the twilight bark. It was an all-a-dog alert. An old sheepdog known as the Colonel heard the call. He snapped into action, sending his tabby cat friend, Sergeant Tibbs, to investigate a creepy old mansion nearby called Hell Hall. Sergeant Tibbs snuck into the crumbling house and crept into a large, shabby room. He was stunned. The room was filled with spotted puppies, 99 of them, including Pongo and Purdy's puppies. But Horace and Jasper were guarding them. The Colonel told Pongo that Perdita during the twilight bark to come right away. They had located the missing puppies and then some. While they waited for Pongo and Purdy to arrive, the Colonel and Sergeant Tibbs saw the car screech to a halt outside and a figure rush into Hell Hall. "Better see what's up," said the Colonel and Sergeant Tibbs. Tibbs crept back inside. It was Corilla DeVille. She had hired Horace and Jasper to dognap the puppies. "It's got to be done tonight," Corilla said. Jasper and Horace crowd on the sofa. But they ain't big enough, said Horace and Jasper. Agreed. Sergeant Tibbs felt his blood turn cold. He couldn't believe it. Cruella de Vil was planning to make coats out of all the Dalmatian puppies. Then they settled for half a dozen. We can't wait, she shouted. Stupid Cruella de Vil wants to hurt the puppies, huh? Okay. So Horace and Jasper cornered the puppies, but just then Pongo and Perita jumped through the window and attacked the two henchmen. They used the distraction to lead the puppies out of Hell Hall and into the snowy night. Pongo and Purdy followed their puppies, but Jasper and Horace were not far behind them. They had to keep running. It was bitterly cold that night. Purdy led the long line of puppies through the driving snow while Pongo tried to cover their tracks. They were all tired and hungry, but they would not be safe until they got back to London. When Cruella discovered that Horace and Jasper had let the puppies escape, she was enraged. She leaped into the long purple car and frantically searched for the Dalmatians. Look at the puppies. Look how many there are, like, in the snow. Do you see them? Okay. Pongo, Purdy, and the puppies were hiding in a blacksmith shop outside London. There was a delivery truck nearby that was leaving for the city soon, and Pongo planned to get all the puppies on it. But how could he do it without being seen? Cruella's car was parked right in front of the shop. Two of the puppies began to play in the ashes near the old fireplace. Pongo saw that the puppy's spotted fur was covered in black soot. This gave Pongo an idea. We'll all roll in the soot, he cried. Diving to the deep pile of ash, the puppies followed, rolling around in the soot ash. The puppies followed, rolling around. When they were done, all their spots were hidden. They looked like regular black dogs. Well, Cruella didn't want black dogs, did she? She wanted spotted puppies. The Dalmatians were running out of time. They had to get the puppies on the truck. One by one, the puppies walked into the truck. But as the last few puppies left the shop, some melting snow dripped on them, washing away the soot and revealing their spotted coats. They were discovered. Horace, Jasper, after them, screamed Cruella. The truck rattled away as she chased it. Horace and Jasper jumped into the truck and joined the chase. Cruella was very close to catching the Dalmatians. She cackled with glee, but suddenly Horace and Jasper lost control of their truck and crashed right into Cruella's car. Cruella, Horace, and Jasper tumbled into the ditch while the Dalmatians truck drove away safely. Look at all that wreckage. See how Cruella's car is all smashed up? That's what you get when you try to be evil. Roger, Anita, and Annie were delighted that Pongo and Purdy and the puppies were safely home. Nanny counted all the Dalmatian puppies. 101, she gasped. What will we do with all of them? Asked Anita. We'll keep them, exclaimed Roger. Then everyone gathered around the piano as Roger played. The whole family was together again, at last, with some new additions. All right, Lula, I love you. Good night. Sleep well, honey bun.